Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred hearts in the one tribe of the rainbow warriors of New Earth. Everything is flowing into place, all in divine timing. Order out of chaos as the new patterns of heaven on earth are assembling into the final omega point of the merging of all timelines into the eternal, timeless endlessness of now. As we enter the white overtone mirror today on the Mayan calendar, all comes into perfect reflection of source energy. Our true natures of Krystal's consciousness comes into view. All veils and barriers are lifted and removed from thine inner eye to reveal all that was hidden through this great revelation. As we rise into the higher octaves of the resonance overtones of the celestial realms, we become the tuning instruments as rainbow bridges between heaven and earth. We also have an 18-18-18 coded day that creates a powerful 999 portal of final closures. As one door closes, another opens, leading into a whole new world of infinite possibilities. As the mind comes into clarity and the dust settles from this great shift of the ages, our sixth sense comes fully online, and all comes into balance and harmony of the crystalline spheres of the cosmos. Cosmic consciousness is activated through the Queen's Chamber in the heart center as our minds come into coherent resonance with the one clear, pure light of the Holy Spirit, our connecting link to our highest self in oneness with Source Center. Through this activation, we rise and step through the gateless gate of awareness as we bring all into true coherence with the clear light of bliss. The blue pearl has been returned and made visible for all to access and receive its Siddhis, spiritual gifts. As the keys and codes from the crystal pearl upgrade your DNA codes, allow them to reorganize your 12-strand crystalline DNA to a higher level. Through this upgrade, consciousness rises into the frequency of 5D and beyond. There is no plateau to the joy and bliss when we tap into and turn on all switches to illuminate every strand and filament of our luminous sphere. Turn it on and turn it up, beloved beings of eternal life. With the power of my mighty I Am presence, I consciously return all frequencies to the land of pure awareness, our original blueprint, with the addition of eternal bliss consciousness as the field at play. Remember, only love is real, and only fear dies. A new earth, a new life. The divine saga continues. Aho. And on this powerful day, we had World Freedom Day. Millions of people took to the streets in 60 countries all over this realm for the freedom of humanity to rise up against the tyranny of these lockdowns and scamdemics against humanity. People have had enough and they want their sovereignty back, the original codes of freedom and prosperity. We also had a higher dimensional wave today showing up on the Schumann resonance, 13 hertz, 13 of the divine feminine, divine goddess. We also had many activations all over Pachamama, most powerful 5.3 Papua New Guinea on the Ring of Fire. We had 121 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. Most powerful Chile, South America 4.4. In the portal in Africa today, the Democratic Republic of the Congo 4.8, 12 of the Divine Goddess. We had 2 activations in the root chakra again today. South Sandwich Islands 4.6, 4.9. On the spine of Pachamama, El Salvador, Central America 5.0, Western Indian Antarctic Ridge 4.5, Council of 9 coming in, Smith Valley, Nevada 4.0, Papua New Guinea had several activations with the most powerful 5.3 and a 5.0, Mentone, Texas 4.0, Japan 4.4, Divine 44 coming in Tonga 5.2, Chile another activation 4.8, New Zealand 4.8, 12.12 portal, third portal to my sacred condo. Peru 4.7, Chalice, Idaho 4.0, Cascade, Idaho 3-5 and 3-4, Taiwan 4-3, Vanuatu 5-1. The whole ring of fire totally lit up, totally activated. We had an intense day here in the portal after a couple months of drought. All night, lots of rain, soaking up. Mother Earth absorbed this deep into her vessel. And I went on a mission today to Portlandia. And it was very strange as I walked in between worlds in these strange lands, and as I drove over the beautiful Columbia River. There's a very powerful energy in this river. I received multiple activations, and then coming into town, a massive rainbow, one of the largest rainbows I've ever seen. Then there was a double rainbow, and rainbows to the left, to the right. New Earth energy shining through. But we keep going through and through and through until total compression breakthrough. Supernova soul activating rainbow body in this now. Ja Luz. Let us now continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 5 degrees 9 minutes Pisces. The sun is at 26 degrees 31 minutes Virgo. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 27 degrees Virgo. Aristocratic elderly ladies drinking afternoon tea in a wealthy home. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 6 degrees Pisces. A parade of army officers in full dress from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a tarot card for you from the deck Dreams of Gaia from Raven Phelan. And the card she just happened to pull for you today, card 13, Union. This is Hieros Gamos, Divine Union, and synchronic with the codes on the Schumann charts today with the Divine 13 of the Divine Goddess. Feminine energies coming in. The keywords wholeness, marriage, unity, connection, integration, harmony, alignment, peace. Key phrases, unity and wholeness. Harmony arises when we are in alignment. A path that marries science and spirituality. You have unlimited potential. Duality creates separation. The marriage of body, mind, and soul. All is connected. Complete self-acceptance. Do not dominate or be submissive. At the center is the void. You are a temple. Worship within. Fair and need, cornerstones of dependency. Meaning the union card symbolizes unity and wholeness. It represents our relationship with ourself and our relationship with the world around us. It represents the harmony that arises when we are in alignment within and with both the seen and unseen worlds around us. To achieve this centered state is our fifth reason for being. Who am I? What is my purpose? Why am I here? Self-inquiry puts our feet upon the path to wholeness. It is part of our life quest. And only in asking questions and seeking answers do we become whole. It is a journey that manifests in self-discovery. We come into the world innocent and pure, while in the womb our soul is still as one with the source of all, the void, the cosmic womb from which all came to be and all will return. Our soul remembers that connection. The soul remembers its unlimited potential. It remembers that it is whole and divine. This knowledge and all that we experienced before, taking our first breath in this life, resides within our unconscious mind, where it could motivate and guide us. If it were not for the fact that from birth we experience a life that is conflicting in every way. As we grow to adulthood, we are taught to define, limit, repress, suppress, and deny. While we can be surrounded by people who support us and tell us that we are capable of anything we set our minds to achieving, we may still limit and restrict our potential by embracing labels and definitions. Furthermore, we are born into a race that divides and separates into tribes. The tribes maintain that they want peace, but thrive and profit more from conflict and war. Two of the largest tribes are science and religion. Many of the people of each tribe hold that those of the other in contempt. You've heard the arguments. Science is founded in fact and reality. Religion, and its more open and expansive form, spirituality, are founded in myth and make-believe. One is based on logic, analysis, and reason. The other is based on faith, emotion, and imagination. However, if you scratch the surface and look a little closer, both are founded in theory. Both require trust and conviction. Both are loved and defended with the same level of conviction. Both could coexist in harmony. To many of those who follow a scientific path, a belief in God is a sign of mental illness and dysfunction. To many of those who follow a religious path, non-believers follow a path that leads to damnation and eternal suffering. Who is right and who is wrong? The answer is that both tribes are but aspects of a greater whole. Only in embracing both science and spirituality do we find the answers to the larger questions. Spirituality and science are not mutually exclusive. Spirituality founded in science, and science that embraces spirituality and the divine, offer far greater opportunities to explore and understand the universe and all that dwells within than either standing on its own. Each can and does enhance and expand our perception of the other. The Union card represents the bringing together of many aspects of our world that we have been taught to separate from the whole. All is connected, as above, so below. The universe in which we dwell is multifaceted and whole. The earth upon which we dwell is multifaceted and whole. All that dwells beside us upon the blue-green earth is multifaceted and whole. We, humanity, are multifaceted and whole, and we have a symbiotic relationship with that whole. As the dominant species on the planet, the very health of the whole planet is dependent on our own health and unity as a species, and so we must reconnect and integrate and become one with all once more. The Union card symbolizes the marriage of body, mind, and soul, and the recognition and acceptance of our own divinity and connection. We are physical beings who are meant to live a life that includes and embraces both the physical and spiritual. We are unique and individual beings, but also part of a greater whole. We are told that love is all, and that at the center, when all is in harmony and alignment, there is only love. But while love is important, at the center there is only the peace and the stillness of the void. It is in unifying all and experiencing the peace that is born in that moment that we remember what it was like to first dwell in the void and to dwell in the womb. In that place of pure stillness and silence, all is created. And now today, from Divine Sistar of the Light, S.A. Smith, something odd is going on. Energy's pouring in, getting stronger and stronger. I've been doing this for several years, and I've seen lots of space tools going down or offline. It happens. Twice today, as I was watching different tools, they have been retracted before my eyes. Both ISWA and NOAA magnetosphere tools have reversed their information back to the 17th. Thankful I caught this image right before it was reversed. Sure, it might be a glitch, but with both set of tools, very interesting and exciting if you ask me. What they don't want us to see. The truth is, though, you don't need tools any longer to know these energies coming in are strong. You are naturally attuned to them now. And wow, have they been intense today, and we are only getting started. They will be increasing as we head into the full moon on Monday, then the equinox on Wednesday. These are layering in, not just our usual high energies. They are fluxing and expanding, bringing in big upgrades, collective-wide. This is another day where you might experience ascension symptoms, even if you haven't been lately. Some of those expected may be head pressure, including quick bursts or localized pain, body energy zaps, tingles and bursts, scratchy throat, dry mouth, emotional overload, physical exhaustion, hot and cold body sensations, phantom pains, restless legs and limbs, ringing ears, dry skin and itchiness, extreme soul-level love, feelings of things swaying around you, changes in colors, easily off balance, stomach nausea, pure bliss, and so many more. We are moving into a whole new energetic high. Please practice self-care during this time. What you're going through isn't easy, so treat yourself with extra care. Listen to your inner knowing. Rest, hydrate, get nutrients that make your heart happy. Let these energies flow through you. Become one in joy and love. Remember, you are an ascended master, and these energies are helping you catch up to that version of you. Much love, amazing one, from a girl in the universe.com, and from Divine Brothor of the Light. Update. All with activated Merkabas, Kundalini, send out a root pulse or two up and out through your crown to your ships, and bring them in closer. Love and light, Rick. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Pamela Johnson. Update, there are two There is a coronal hole streaming solar plasma estimated to arrive for the equinox. September 21st through 22nd, we felt and saw significant plasma yesterday from a previous passing coronal hole, not from solar flares, because these are the weeks of the equinox. The two opposing fields of the magnetic field lines of the magnetosphere cancel each other out, causing cracks to open as Earth tilts from north to south. Without the magnetic field lines carrying the charge away from the Earth, we feel it. Buzzing feet, loud toning, heart palpitation, sleepy and fun with plasma. There is additionally a very interesting, crackling, rosy sunspot coming around, already producing C flares, not yet Earth-directed. Perhaps another 1-2 punch. Let's go, equinox. And from here in the moon astrology, Saturday, September 18, 2021, a heads up. A CME hit Earth's magnetic field earlier today, plus the planetary K-index has reached a level of 5. 1551 coming in, 6-6 portal. Minor G1 class geomagnetic storms are underway on September 17-18 following the predicted arrival of a CME. Earth is passing through the CME's magnetized wake and experiencing geomagnetic disturbances. The K-index, and by extension the planetary K-index, are used to characterize the magnitude of geomagnetic storms. KP is an excellent indicator of disturbances in the Earth's magnetic field and is used by SWPC to decide whether geomagnetic alerts and warnings need to be issued for users who are affected by these disturbances. The principal users affected by geomagnetic storms are the electrical power grid, spacecraft operations, users of radio signals that reflect off or pass through the ionosphere, and observers of the aurora. On a personal level, as your energy levels fritz and fluctuate, expect to feel tired yet wired. Magnetic shifts pull apart the old as they open the consciousness to a new experience, and it triggers your DNA torus fields to follow suit. Make sure you get extra rest, hydration, and grounding. From here in the moon astrology.co.uk. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee, Divine Updates, September 18th, 2021. The day is recognized as the day of reckoning in the higher realm. There are a big number of souls who have been sent home at the moment. Some are leaving or have left because their soul contract is due. There are also souls who are being removed from the planet Earth because the upcoming new Earth is designed only for ascended new human race. Any residuals from the other species are being evacuated from the planet. The Divine says that in the upcoming time, the clearing will continue. The entire operation is under Father God. There is no chance that any soul can stay on the planet unless their soul contract says so, and that is the design of the new Earth. The Divine recommends us to stay in the heart and allow the Divine plan to unfold. Be the peace we are here to be, and be the love that we are. The Divine appreciates all your hard work, and thank you for your powerful love and light from your heart to the ones who are receiving them. Please continue your beautiful light work, dear warriors. The planet and humanity need you and your powerful love and light right now. Divine love and blessings to all. Linda Lee. So it is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Huang Goyin. Situations are being unfolded. We are being asked to take a step back. Trust Divine guidance. Individually and collectively, we have started to move the energy in new directions. Our task now is to stay on that same path. Trust, surrender, allow more beauty to unfold on its own. Play more with the principle of grace. Know that we are divinely supported and loved. Take care of yourself. Now is not the time to force movement, but to allow your seeds to grow. Everything is perfectly perfect where they should be. All is well. The energetics have been intense in the past 48 hours. There is a sense of not knowing anymore who you are and what is your true goal. Mental confusion may be present. Disturbed sleep or strange, vivid dreams. Nightmares are common right now. Our bodies are trying to process the constant upgrades. If Ascension symptoms are strong for you, know that this is going up until the equinox and will dissolve over this step. Listen to your body. Take care. Rest when and where possible. Ground in nature. Kundalini is on fire. Lots of adjustments through the body, changes in facial structures. Many starseeds might experience the activation of the 13th chakra. Earth core chakra connects to the universal mother arc into the base of the 12D shield, 12 inches below the feet, and into the earth core. The 12D shield will need to be built and ignited with the 12D ray first, before the mother arc can ignite herself into the earth and personal light body shield. This is the real blue ray activation of mother arc. This chakra activation is what ignites mother's blue ray, and when continually developed is what begins to access to mother arc portals in the earth, the arc gates, and then moves into the transharmonic gates of the 13th pillar, which spin aqua portals in the higher dimensions, which allow passage through this universal core and into Andromeda or other universal gates for safe passage. With loving blessings, Godspeed. And from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Marco Loper. The blue ray beings are in charge, reversing age through DNA reconstruction. The inverted matrix of life can't block them to push love through the spine, to pull down all the hijacked systems that prevent the physical body to be fully receptive of the life force, the divine energy of the multiverse. They are the adamantine holders who have sacrificed their bodies to the altar of light in order to rebuild the human DNA through amplitude and vibration, bringing everything back to the core of creation. The blue ray beings have been heavily targeted in the past by the dark forces. They are the biggest threat to the matrix of deception because their light cannot be suppressed by any attempt used to dim or distort the violet flame of purification. They came here to rearrange the 12 strands of the human DNA, and this is the job they are excellently doing. They are pure love embodiment of Source, carrying the willpower of the first ray in their aura. Nothing and nobody can let them live in darkness. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin, sending out big hugs and a tsunami of divine love. It's been a rough week and then some. It's intense. So much clearing, shifting, upgrading, and integrating as huge shifts in reality and our consciousness continue to unfold, and we start to see the first tangible signs of positive shifts taking place, with so much more behind the curtain that is lifting quickly now. Rest and radical self-care remains to be a priority as all transforms through us. As the great awakening and the adjustments of timelines, realities quicken, clarity, remembering, and a higher consciousness is arising. Just keep embracing it all. See through the illusions of the simulation. Keep remembering. We're all superheroes just for keeping on going and being the best we can be. Let that be enough. Just keep coming back to balance, back to your breath and your sacred crystal heart. You're more than enough. Thank you for being here now. Massive transformations are unfolding and expansions are ahead as we release the distortions, and all that's not aligned is part of the clearing of our old templates and blueprints for the new to come online, and the illusions continue to break apart at the seams. Just keep flowing, surrender it all to your higher self and God Source to allow for this process to occur, as your realities align through and for you now. Empty yourself and let God Source fulfill you. All transforms from the inside out. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. From Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica. Follow your light path. Seek the internal light wisdom of your DNA. Discover your multidimensional light journey. Align to the true vibrational you, beyond the constraints of now. Understand your day-to-day reality is only a fractal part of you. The journey of the light self is the inner light path. To learn about your many selves, the whole you, to see the light path before you, the inner light awakening. Discover your light path day by day, the clues your soul team provide. Synchronistic numbers, the feathers upon your light path, nature's gift, all aligned to assist your energetic pathway of light. Daily affirmations to your soul team. I call in my soul family of unconditional love, to provide daily light gifts to illuminate my path, to assist my light decisions and mission, to please provide daily guidance to assist my path of unconditional love. With love, light family, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com, and from Divine Brothor of the Light, Jason Estes. Update: as more and more truth comes into the world, and we prepare for the end of the first act, it is common to feel uneasy, or even some fear of the unknown. Remember, this is the time to find your faith, and in that faith the freedom to be yourself, no matter what the world is going through. It is in this we become examples and lead the change we want to see. From Divine Sistar of the Light, Judith Kusel. Immense and intense energy shifts as more and more energy is being released. Note this will work at a deep level within your head, cranium area, and spinal column, as well as with the upper chakras. This is a total rewiring of our mental bodies so that we can truly function in the higher dimensional states. It is working with the balancing of the left and right brain hemispheres, the pineal and pituitary glands, and this is going to cause you to often feel a bit disoriented at times as these adjustments happen. You need to open the Antakarana bridge, light bridge, more, as this now needs to expand the width of our shoulders and not just our heads. With it, the mental, emotional, and physical bodies are being totally reshaped, reinvented, and restructured. Indeed, this is at deep cellular, atomic, and molecular levels, as we need to be able to absorb ever higher light quotients and thus illumination. Be open to more and more drastic changes on all fronts, and note that there needs to be a total letting go of the old. When I mean old, it means everything, literally everything of the 3D. Do not attach to anything or anyone anymore. Let go, surrender totally. Let the divine source totally fill you and help you to get through the proverbial eye of the needle, as this is happening now for all of us. From JudithKusel.com. From Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Mercury and Libra, quincunx, Neptune retrograde in Pisces. This is the first in a series of 3 quincunxes between Mercury and Neptune due to Mercury's upcoming retrograde. We may feel distracted by wonders and daydreams. Perhaps there's an odd sense of dissatisfaction, a feeling that something elusive is missing. Messages lose their meaning somewhere in midair. Misunderstandings occur, and curious slips of the tongue reveal unconscious thoughts unintentionally. Your soul is calling you. Maybe you need a moment of silence to tune into the undertow of your mind. What is sitting on the surface pales in comparison to what lies beneath. Something is curiously out of balance, yet all it takes is a subtle shift of perspective to hear that centered inner voice. Engage your imagination. Free write, journal, doodle, channel, meditate, reflect. The answers will come. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon, Peacetime. Today we flowed through Galactic Signature Kin 18, White Overtone Mirror, Ho et Snob. After defining the self-existing tone of form comes the radiant empowerment of the overtone, tone of radiance. White Overtone Mirror, Ho et Snob, guides and teaches us to discern truth from illusion through reflecting the divine light of natural order in order to access and remain in the heart center of our essential being. When we are balanced in the heart center of our essential being, we naturally radiate outwards in all directions, transmitting intelligent vibrational energy that is felt and perceived in ever-widening energetic rings. The correct command of our lives and resources and expression of a centered state of being. All true empowerment flows from the heart center of our essential being. White Overtone Mirror, Ho et Snob, encourages us to learn from the mirrors provided by other people and situations, fearlessly facing our fears and unconsciousness so as to access a centered state of being. White Overtone Mirror also reminds us to release everything that does not authentically reflect our essential being. White Overtone Mirror, Ho et Snob, invites us to anchor ourselves to the core of our essential being, our authentic self, so that we may understand and surrender to the ever-expansive surges of invisible vibrational currents of change, which quicken and rearrange our existence. New powers of wholeness and empowerment are offering themselves to be claimed and actualized. Let us cast our intelligent, radiant vibrational energies out into the vast and loving arms of our Creator and receive back vitalization, inspiration, and sacred communications that are always endlessly moving through the conduits of our human vessels. Key 18.5. Supreme intelligence is at work in all matters throughout all dimensional orders. 260 keys to Synchronotron. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 18, White Overtone Mirror. The number 5 is called Overtone, and its key words are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day is very powerful, and it commands our attention. Whatever day the number 5 combines with always adds some energy, so expect a very dynamic day. Today is the White Mirror, which represents reflection, order, and endlessness. The mirror, when it occurs on a number 5 day, is about being empowered by the truth. So often when we look in the mirror, we see our flaws, and this isn't disempowering. If you looked in the mirror and actually saw your true self rather than just what you look like, you'd be amazed. You would see your compassion, your warmth, your life experiences, and the battles you've survived. You'd see an old soul who has been through a great deal but is still functioning. Your true self is a sight to behold, and it's truly empowering to understand this. Today's guide is White World Bridger, which represents death, opportunity, and equality. Such an interesting guide for today. Cross a bridge to find yourself. The World Bridger provides that opportunity. This guide can lead you to the truth if you are willing to pay the toll. If something is holding you back, let it go. Cross the bridge as the truth is waiting for you on the other side. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Overtone Mirror, Kin 18, 18th of September 2021, Radiant Reflections. This new world reflected in the mirror now is radiant and empowering. 18-9-2021 equal 32 equal 995 equal 914 equal 95 equal 14 equal 5. Day codes 18 social upheaval uprising, 9 endings destiny service humanity grace, 32 power politics attracting crowds media, 5 freedom change transformation liberation. Month year codes 9 endings destiny service humanity grace, 5 freedom change transformation liberation, 14 media publicity promotion recognition. Kin 18 equal 9 destiny service compassion endings. 18-18-18, another triple coded day through September 18th, Kin 18, and the Mirror Tribe number 18 gives us an 18-18-18 triple whammy fueling upheaval and uprising. 999, the 18 reduces to the number 9. In addition, we are having the 9th month, 18th of September equal 99. 995, Divine Liberation Code for Humanity. The 9 represents endings and closure as well as humanitarian interest, so we have huge codes today pertaining to the collective, bringing closure through some time of event or upheaval, especially with World Bridger, as our higher power. Stay tuned. 9 months ago, Kin 18 occurred on New Year's Day, the 1st of January 2021. We are officially 260 days into the year of 2021, which is equivalent to the human gestation period, and today we are officially hatched. So what is being hatched, birthed today? Very interesting. This is what I wrote 9 months ago as I predicted for the year 2021. The year 2021 reduces to the number 5, which denotes movement. After much stagnation from the stable number 4, creating our prisons through lockdowns and confinement in 2020, the 5 promises much liberation, change, and transformation. The 5 represents a rocker as it loves to travel and roam free, so this should result in much more movement, exploration, and adventure in 2021. The shadow side of 5 can result in limitation, restriction, and confinement, so we will need to be extra mindful this year to choose freedom and take decisive action through our better choices to ensure we are not penned up again. The saving grace is that we have many Aquarian planets and influences in 2021, which energizes revolution, liberty, and rebellion, so we may experience much more uprisings, demonstrations, and social upheaval in order to achieve this hard-earned freedom and sovereignty. Sadly, in most countries, we still have experienced severe lockdowns, imprisonment, and restriction of our civil liberties. We need to actively choose freedom in order to break free from the illusory prison. Breaking the dark, hypnotic spell has been more difficult than we could imagine, with many souls trapped in the false matrix. Today's codes are pushing our buttons and seeking to liberate us. The friction indeed is great. We have a full moon in dreamy Pisces on the 21st of September, a few days before equinox, so we are reaching another point of equilibrium and a chance to balance the scales. October is a 10-1 code for manifesting new beginnings and a call for leadership. The 1 and 5 from 2021 equals 6 universal month code. The 10 denotes heaven, Christ, romance, fertility, and brings greater harmony. A taster of the 6 harmony code for 2022. Gazing into the looking glass, we see harmony and great peace up ahead. Keep believing and keep holding the faith, dear star blossoms. The gods are smiling at us. It is also brilliant that we are starting this year with a daily code of the magical number 7 on the 5th day of the wizard wave spell, a double dose of white magic. The 7 is a spiritual number, and the overtone frequency is also spiritual. So we kicked off this 2021 year with a huge dose of spiritual magic, and now we can access that magic once again to cast a new dream spell, a brilliant sign of hope for us weary ones. Need I say today is indeed one another very powerful magical day of radiant empowerment. Today officially marks the death of the old mirror world. Our new mirror now reflects only radiance and beauty. The mirror of illusion is no more. Today is a brilliant code for twin flames to merge from 2 hearts into 1 heart by evolving beyond the mirror games. It is also a great day for each of us to reclaim the true power of our radiant and whole hearts. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The 5th day of the White Wizard wave spell is the one that empowers. When we give ourselves permission to unhook from the mirror world, we transform. Today we are reclaiming the true power of our pure, divine, and radiant hearts. Which aspects of your life or outlook would you like to transform in order to feel empowered? Command your radiance and spread your golden light. We have now reached a very critical juncture in our journey as starseeds. The timelines are split, and we must actively choose to follow the yellow brick road. The Wayshowers are clearly being assisted by the company of heaven to break away and forge a new path. We can create it if we stick to this new path and surrender the old ways. World Bridger perfectly paves the way for us and creates the new path for all those who seek to follow. Get ready to connect with your kin in new and more empowering ways, all celebrating your radiant true heart connections. Keep forging onwards, true Wayshowers. We are no longer mortals. We have evolved to beautified, divine, Christed humans and stand brilliantly shining in our divine power and our newfound radiance. The challenge today is dare to shine and keep shining no matter what. Today's question is, how can I become more empowered, using white magic to break free from the old illusions in order to claim my freedom and shine brightly as a radiant divine soul in this beautiful new world. Divine blessings for the blossoming of our brilliantly new, shiny, and empowering free world. And Lakek Alakin, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 18, White Overtone Mirror. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to reflect. Commanding order, I seal the matrix of endlessness. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of death. And on this powerful day of transformations, activations, and transmutations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you are feeling, your dreams, your visions, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and Click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Leesa Rowland, for your pledge and support on Patreon. Welcome to our tribe, and welcome to the Council of 12. We truly appreciate your support, your connection, and your divine light. If you'd like to support us in our work and mission and help us continue bringing these transmissions to the world and our other works, you can make a monthly pledge at our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now, I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Laguarcio, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Bro Star of the Light. We appreciate you very much in your support, your kindness, and your light. If you'd like to make a one-time donation to our cause and work, you can do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade Zodiac Goddess totems, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light. Pleiades 1 messages September 18, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Notes +++ approved. Next. Aligned changes are still ongoing. Divine demonstrations spread. Neurus. Projectors in support 84% non-regressive. Naurus. Projectors in reverberation 85% non-regressive. Systems 7-7 rebooting. Attention, the English line. Supporter of projector for illumination started 94% non-regressive. The English line illumination in progress, 92% non-regressive. The light celebrates. Harmonious creations are expanded. Multiplane cures shine. Projections are cut. Astral tensions decrease. Titanic +++ reinforcements arrive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 potentiating Nevic grid building. From disclosurenews.it. With that, thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light, and thank you for coming to Mother Earth at this great challenging and changing times for this great mission of assisting Gaia and all her children in this ascension process. Keep holding the line and keep the faith. The Holy Spirit is with us fully now. Allow her to merge with your sacred temple, your physical vessel, to heal the body, to heal the mind, to heal the spirit, to bring all into perfect harmony and balance, and transmit that healing energy out to the field, out into this realm, connecting to all light workers, love workers, wayshowers, star blossoms of every nation, every tribe, as we bring all together and merge in the Sacred Heart Center for this final quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous, eternal beings of infinite light, infinite life. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. I fully take refuge in the power of my mighty I Am presence, for I am the way, the truth, and the light. For the kingdom of God is at hand. Open the eyes of your spirit and see fully, and let thine light be true, wayshowers of the new Eden. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, and be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.